What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Black Label Chiha coming to you with another video on this game Black Deck. And the summer tournament has ended. I really didn't participate in this tournament at all because I felt like I didn't have enough to really go at it. But that's neither here nor there. The Artifact Collector tournament is still going on. So if you are still participating in this Artifact Collector event, then by all means go ahead and do so. I have not done very much. In all honesty, that's just because I've been busy. A lot going on the weekends usually for me. So it's just new Ill Shop. Oh, I don't see anything now. Oh wait, oh they refreshed it. Yes. So I'm going to get hunting down this Smith. Matter of fact, let's go over this guy. Honestly, he is in the Abyss faction. And we're going to go over this Demonic Smith. All right, this artwork is crazy. It says a powerful demon who corrupted a temple of Torgen, the Smith god. He uses divine tools to empower evil. That's insane. That's insane. Man, the lore would be so crazy. I'm probably going to have to work on the lore myself unless someone wants to contact me with a story that they wrote using the lore. And by all means, I'll read the material and I'll make a video on that. But let's go over his abilities real quick. Unholy Armor grants a random ally shield and buffs them by 15% of this card's max strength every 2 turns up to 2 times, and can be booked up with every turn and up to 8 times. Alright. Then it has Hammer Strike. Deals damage to a random enemy to 25%, equal to 25% of this card's max strength every turn up to 5 times. It can be booked up to 45%. He's going to be a walking beat stick. Alright, and if you look at his stats, maxed out base, 3,500 base, he's a beast. Alright, and then we have Recover Gear. Buff itself by 20% of its max strength when an Abyss ally dies up to 3 times, and can be booked up to 40% and up to 5 times, which is insane. I don't have this card as of yet, so I really can't do a video showing him working. But let's just do a theory base. Right? He's in the Abyss faction. What cards do we have in the Abyss faction that can probably help take advantage of the situation? So again, he has whenever Abyss ally dies, he buffs himself up to 5 times, and 45%. Was that 45? Yeah, 40%. He has an ability to hit a random enemy pretty much every turn, and then provide shield to his allies. What cards do we have to take advantage of this? So we have Cultist, right? Cultist confuses when it attacks, causing the enemy to damage their own ally for 25% of their own strength at the end of their turn, up to 75% with books. And then Resurrection resurrects itself 50% max strength up to 100% strength, and it will take 1 turn with the books. Okay, maxed out, of course. So Cultist will be really solid. What will make Cultist solid to go along with it is because, let's just say Demonic Smith puts Cultist on the shield. The shield would go first, unless there's someone that has a piercing ability. But other than that, shield will go first. Then he would die the next time. Then you have to kill him a 3rd time in order to actually kill him. So Cultist would essentially stall. This creates a stall mechanic within itself. It's crazy. Okay. Then you have the hero, right? You got Gars who deals damage 35% of this card's strength of damage to a random enemy when it attacks, up to 6%, which is crazy, right? You got him. And then he's also resistant to all elements. Buffs a random ally by 10% of the guard max strength the first 3 times it kills another unit. So it had up to five targets and 30% booked out. And it has a buff all of its allies by 20% of the guard's max strength, which is really, really, really strong. Alright, you have him. You got Light Eater, who has a taunting ability with the shield. It's going to be nuts. It has the ability to buff Abyss allies and debuff all melee enemies, which is good. Which would be really good in the melee dungeon, right? Really good, or in arena, and in different parts of campaign. Definitely a couple different dungeons. It'll be very, very good. So you got that. There's 1, 2, 3 cards that goes along with it seamlessly, right? You have the imps. You can use them at your leisure. I would recommend using at least one or two of the imps, right? Then you have your other legendaries up here. Like you got this crazy walking beat stick watcher. Can be a walking beat stick. It's a ranged attack, can attack up to 3 enemies random. It applies a random effect for 2 turns when it fights, and resistance to all elements. So you don't have to put any resistance armor. You can just put them with strength, and that's it. Strength artifacts, or artifacts that give strength. Debuffs a random enemy by 20% of its card's max strength the first 5 times it kills another unit, up to 40%. Then has Serene, ignores protective abilities, light protection, and stealth when attacking. So this card is a solid attacker, right? So those are the cards that I'm gonna recommend for right now. But let's look at the artifacts real quick. Oops, come over here. There we go. So there are artifacts like smithing, which increases crit damage, or insightful, which increases crit chance, along with a 5% boost. Okay, so instead of using a regular strength set, I would recommend using this because you get an additional ability along with the strength. Okay, that it kind of beats that out. All right, then I will just use it in concert. If you're using it with Watcher or Gars, I will concert with, where are you? I hope I didn't pass you, with a strength set at 15%. So your card would effectively get 20% increase in strength based on these artifacts abilities alone, not including the buffs that you would get as the cards or the artifacts levels increase and giving strength over time as you increase the level of the, boost up that artifact from level 0 to 16. So that becomes a heck of an ability to have. So I'm going to end the video here. What do you think Demonic Priest would look like? What do you think he will be best to fit around him? Comment down below with your thoughts. Holla back at your boy. Peace.